Hey guys, welcome to State of Truth. I have to apologize about my previous video. Come to find out that it wasn't, the volume wasn't coming through like it was supposed to. I forgot to unhook my microphone and stuff when I brought it outside, so I do apologize for the previous video. What I was trying to explain in my last video um, was some issues we have about bullying and adults and whatnot. Um, that kind of help with these kids bully instead of stopping the bullying. You know, it's a crazy world out here, and without us to fight for our kids, they have no one else. And when you go to juvenile court or well, the investigators, or you go to the police, or you go to the superintendent of the schools, like I have done, or the principals of the elementary or the high school or the junior high, like I have also done, and nothing gets done to protect your children, what other outlet do you have but to speak out on media? I have a VAB, Victims Against Bullying, page that is on Facebook. Um, I made that, several years ago when my own daughter tried to take her life from some very intense bullying. Uh, During those few years, I also had several of her friends that some did die by hanging themselves. Very good kids. And some it took them a long time to recover because they also tried to hang themselves. These kids feel like they're alone, and it's a hard thing to grasp. And then to an extent, I feel a little bit like that, being alone, because I've reached out to several people over and over and over, not just recently, but throughout the years. They never seem to help. Juvenile court claims that our children doesn't have the same rights as the adults do in, like, general sessions, let's say. Things have got to change. And that's why I'm here. I want a law out there. I want it where there's some accountability. You have to excuse, I'm outside. I know, it feels good outside. And I do have neighbors. And I apologize. But speaking of neighbors, um, happy Halloween, by the way. The kids are waiting for me to take them trick or treating today. But a little bit of the story, I'm not trying to ramble on, but a little bit of the story. Um, we went here in Lauderdale County from one bus driver that sexually assaulted 3 children. Now, mind you, these children wasn't protected. They went, and what did Lauderdale County charge this man with? Avery Cobb. They charged him with only assault. And I believe it was on a minor, and I do have those papers, which I had showed on the last video. I apologize for not bringing them out with me today. I was in a little bit of rush. But anyway, they charged him with assault and gave this man diversion for messing with 3 children. These are our children. This man has went back to substitute driving a bus, school buses with small children. Then you have his cousin, which is Andrew Blakely. Now, here in Lauderdale County, there are 2 Andrew Blakeleys. So this one drives bus 32, which is now bus 32S. Now, last Monday, I confronted this bus driver, Mr. Andrew Blakely, and asked him, did he mind telling me what happened the past Friday? Why my 2 kids, well, one's my grandson, one's my adopted daughter, come home upset. They are continuously being bullied. He does nothing about it. The schools do nothing about it. My 6-year-old grandson has a G tube, choking history from dysphagia. And my 12-year-old claimed that she was trying to take up for him because he was being bullied, and these other kids tried to shove her out the back door. Now, this bus driver had to stop and close this door while bringing the children home. When I confronted him, he claims, um, no, that didn't happen like that. There's a malfunction on the bus. Now, mind you, he has been driving the same bus every day. During the daytime, it sits at the Halls High School in Halls, Tennessee. This bus has not once been in to the garage to be fixed. So people tell me, did my child about get shoved out the back door? Or is there a malfunction? Because it don't add up. When I go to the superintendent, he claims that he would take care of it. Have talk with it. Nothing's been done. This man still drives the bus, still allows the kids to be bullied. And when any parent confronts him, of course, deny, deny, deny. Same for Lauderdale County. Deny, deny. I took my 12-year-old in because her parents, drug abuse, and there are people that get clean. I applaud them. And her father, doing things he shouldn't have done. I took her to DCS and the police station to file a report. They did nothing to her father, even though this child told him, the investigator and the officers, what had happened. The investigator, Ricky Despain, tells me he refuses to charge him. All because he knows him. Now, mind you, he doesn't hang with him. They don't go to church together. They don't live side by side together. He knows him through child support court and being in and out of jail. This man is a heroin addict. He's paranoid schizophrenic. And this child tells you it's hard enough for a victim of rape to even come forward. But this child did. And you refuse. People, this is Lauderdale County for you. And it's not just here in my county. It's all over the world. And things have got to change. Us parents have to stick up together, pull together and fight, because they're allowing bullying to our kids, and our kids is dying, or they're depressed and they want to die. And it's so, so sad that our children should feel like that. Or if you try to fight the system, what does DCS do? They kidnap our children from good, loving parents. I have seen it over and over and over again. There's a lot of it right here in Lauderdale County. The judge here I have watched is crooked. You have to be in that in crowd. And if you look around, you see me. I'm not in that in crowd. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a judge. I'm not a doctor. I'm a mother, a grandmother, a wife. But I'm not in that in crowd. I'm your average person, the next door neighbor. I love my children, and I love to stand up for people's rights. Crooked cops, DCS, bullies, they need to go. All of them do. I was kind of on the end of the defund the police thing, because yes, they do keep us safe, but you have so many bad people that it makes the rest look bad. That saying that one bad apple causes the rest, the saying. Well, it's the same with Department of Children's Services. You might run across one or two that's out to actually help children, but the majority of them don't know a thing. They don't have children, or they think they're better, and that good, loving people shouldn't have their children. Then you have cops that are crooked, like I said, that make the rest look bad and makes people not want to trust them. Because I'm here to tell you, there's a lot of them I don't trust. Most of them I don't trust. And my point being, this bullying, I have fought and fought and fought. DCS, I fought and fought and fought. And yes, here's the thing, people. I've raised numerous children that I've helped through the years because I didn't want to see them on the streets. I've took custody of my niece. I've took custody of my grandson. But yet we still fight for my own stepdaughters. For the simple fact, they put him with a preacher and his wife. And because of that, that makes them what, better? No, because it doesn't. I don't do drugs. I own my own home. It's not a fancy home, but it is a home. The kids have everything they need. This is another situation of bullying. Whether your children are being bullied or you're being bullied, bullying is bullying. And without everyone sticking together, it's our downfall. It's our children's downfall. This is crazy. Lauderdale County let a child molester drive a school bus. Then his cousin, excuse me, his cousin-in-law, let me rephrase that. He, the, the man, Andrew Blakely, is actually married to his cousin. But they're two peas in a pod. They hurt children or let children get hurt. And when parents speak out, nothing gets done. Or if you try to push the issue, I've seen parents try to push the issue, and then the government comes in and railroads you and pushes you and threatens to take your children, or they do take your children. And then you're fighting things that aren't even true. It's crazy. People, it's time for a change. We need to stand up and fight these people. Our kids count on us. Our kids, our grandkids. There's a lady that's on Facebook, and she's here on YouTube, Miss Connie Regularly. She lives out towards Nashville. She was an attorney. They railroaded her. I've watched her story from day one. I am in awe of this lady. She stands up and fights against DCS. They set this lady up. In my book, that's what it was. They set her up. They railroaded her. But I'm right there with her. She's an attorney. And if they can do it to her, they can do it to the rest of us. But if we all stick together, we can change it. We can stop the bullying. We can stop the crookedness. The corrupt. Do you know, in the foster care system, each child goes for around $1,200 a piece per child per month. It's pretty good to sit back and just do no work, and you just get quite a bit of money. And as you know, like I said, I own my own home. It's not much, but I do own my home. Where do preachers get theirs? Most of them get theirs from the church. So as long as you preach for that church, you have a free home. How is that better than what I've got? It was given to you. I worked hard for mine. I didn't come in, start preaching, and already have a home. I came in and paid rent, paid a mortgage, paid land taxes, property taxes. Yeah, everyone, things need to change. Like I said, I apologize for the last video. The volume, my little girl told me it wasn't working. I do apologize. I'm just starting out with this. So as you'll get to know me better, and you can reach out anytime, message me here on my channel, and I hope you do subscribe. I'm a little goofy every once in a while. Um, or reach out to me on Facebook through my Victims Against Bullying page. I hope to hear from any of you. I hope that we can come together as friends, and we can come together as one and fight this system, fight all this stuff going on. These children need us to save them, whether it's from bullying or whether it's from corrupt DCS, corrupt cops. It's cash for kids. It's pretty much what it is. They have this whole system going on. They take mainly from the poor or people that they know can't fight back. And a lot of them is, the minority or the poor, like I said, and they have free kids. Just snatch your kids up, take them for no reason. And when you love them, you protect them, you do everything you can for them. Excuse me, allergies are starting to get to me. Um, I'm sorry, everybody. It really gets to me. This it's been a long, long road, and from my daughter in 2013, 14, severe bullying. Enough that, like I said, she tried to kill herself, and her friends tried, and one did, and now here it is years later, and I'm dealing with it again. Same schools, pretty much the same people, and nothing ever gets done. Nothing. I really appreciate everyone joining me. I appreciate you giving the time to listen. I hope you enjoyed this. It might be a little bit of rambling. We'll get more in depth with everything and some of the court, some of the media. I want to cover everything that you need to know. Like I said, I'm not an attorney, but I can answer certain things, or I can help you, direct you in a certain way if I can. Um, but together we can do it. Alone we can't. Sorry. You hear my ducks in the background. Anyway, today is Halloween. The kids will be home soon. I get to take them trunk or treating. They're very, very excited. I hope you guys are excited about Halloween today. And I hope you have a safe, wonderful Halloween. And I do hope you come back and you visit my channel. And I hope you continue to come back. I hope we can be friends. Thank you for visiting State of Truth and listening, sharing below. Feel free. If you message me, I will reach out as soon as I receive it. Now, mind you, if it's in the middle of the night, if I'm asleep, I will get back to you, though. I promise you I will. And I will help you in any kind of way I can. God bless each and every one of you. And thank you for listening to State of Truth.